Apprentice Diego Herrera was born in Inglewood, California, but it was right here at Los Alamitos that he learned the ropes literally from the shed row up.
I've always wanted to only ride quarter horses, and I never thought I'd be on Thoroughbred ever in my life. So, when they closed the Hollywood Park, I was always coming to Los Al because my dad had quarter horses. I was old enough. I was hanging around with a couple guys here, a couple my age, and I met Oscar Andrade Jr. and he presented me to his father and his mother. And when I was old enough, I started. They gave me an opportunity to start working here as a groom. So that's kind of how everything started here at Los Al.
He spent many mornings, late nights here with us, just grooming and cleaning stalls and from the ground up. My husband was a jockey, so also helped him a lot with just fundamental skills that you need.
He's been very like another father figure in my life. He's very supportive, and he told me to never give up on my dream. If I wanted to do this, to give it 110%, never look back. So when I was learning, he'd take out my stirrups and he's like, okay, don't use the stirrups. And then it's like, why? I'm gonna be riding with stirrups. And he's like, you never know that. So yeah, I think it was Friday really opened my eyes and said, okay, this is why he did that. Going a mile on the turf, and I had a horse named Explain This Audit. Unfortunately, the stirrup broke, so I kind of, my first reaction was, all right, take out the other one and keep on riding. You get up in the morning and you go work horses at Santa Anita, you come back, and usually I ride the whole card, so it's kind of something that's, I've adjusted to it. I'd like to push it on a bunch of other young riders, aspiring riders to, start from the bottom and build your way up, because you learn how to appreciate everything so much more. I had the opportunities to ride in a lot of different tracks, and I come back to here and I just kind of, it makes me happy and makes me smile that I was able to overcome all those obstacles that one day I thought I'd never be able to.
He still comes and helps us, and he can still push a wheelbarrow and clean a stall, so we definitely keep him grounded and reminds him where he comes from.
As a kid, I didn't have a lot of friends, and I'm very talkative and I talk to everybody, but I didn't consider anybody as a real friend. And when I met Oscar Andrade Jr., he really showed me what that horseman feel was. You don't make relationship with people, you make them with horses, and that's kind of where everything came from. I think one of my biggest strengths as a rider, and both, I think, is getting out of the gate. I think I've been really consistent on me breaking out of the gate for both quarter horse and thoroughbred. If a horse has a bunch of speed, I could put him right there and he can be close to the pace. My goals for this year is obviously I hope I can be a nominee for the Eclipse Award next year. That'd be great. But even if it doesn't happen, I just want to keep on being successful, and I won my first grade one as a quarter horse jockey, and it'd be really cool to win a grade one as a thoroughbred rider. So that's something I'm working to do this year. My dad, he's a very hardworking man. He never went to school, so he never had the opportunities that I had here in the United States. He does landscaping, and he works from Monday to Saturday, and sometimes even Sunday. And he wakes up at 5 in the morning, doesn't come till 7, 6 in the afternoon. I want to show him that I have the same strive as him to be a better person in this world. And he's very hardworking, and I try to follow his footsteps as much as I can.